Starting. 50% of your race is on the starting grid. And if you're not a very good starter, you're probably not going to win the race. Today we're going to go over some of the very basic steps to help you start better on your Ducati. The first thing I always look at when it comes to starting is the hardware. And the reason why is because hardware that's easier to use and work with is going to make starting a lot easier. So I always use a larger master cylinder. This is a 16 by 18 Brembo. There are many manufacturers out there that have master cylinders that are the same size. You don't have to use a Brembo. I just happen to like the Brembo. And the nice thing about the Brembo is it comes with one of the Brembo levers, which is also really a nice lever to pull. What this master cylinder does is change the ratio of the actual pressure plate moving in and out. What that means is that the clutch lever moves less than the stock clutch lever. Another critical element is the slave cylinder. In this case, we're using an STM 30mm. Another aspect of clutch setup is got to be the clutch plates. There are many different types of clutch plates in the market. Ducati's stock clutch plate that they use on all their bikes is this guy right here. You're not going to be able to see it, but this guy is actually made of aluminum, very similar to the aftermarket plates, but the material is not designed to slip. It grips very, very quickly, and because of that grip, you get a chatter on the front end when you let go of the clutch. It actually jumps, and the bike actually jumps with it, and it's extremely hard to launch. The other style of clutch plate, which is a clutch plate that I used to like a lot, is the Surflex disc, which is actually a bunch of little tiny pads with grooves between them. This works great, except these tend to overheat, and when they overheat, they actually crack, and this will end up in a bunch of pieces inside your clutch assembly. No good. The best discs that I have found in the market are the cheapest discs in the market. This is the Motowheels slipper clutch system, and it is a non-sintered base disc, and these things slip really, really well. And when they grip really, really well. They tend not to overheat, which is amazing, and they're extremely lightweight. So out of all three of the discs, the Motowheels one seems to be the best. And again, this is a standard 12-pin clutch. None of this 48-pin clutch assembly, which is, I think, the best way to go. Once you've got the hardware down, and you've got the right clutch, you've got the right discs, you've got the right clutch lever, master cylinder, and slave cylinder, now it's time to actually make the clutch work. Everybody in the world who rides a motorcycle knows how to slip the clutch and get it out of a stoplight. Well, starting on the track is actually the same exact effect, just at a higher RPM. So the first thing you want to do is learn how to start at a higher RPM. 7,000 RPM is what I use. So hold the throttle open at 7,000 RPM and start feathering that clutch out. What you want to do is, I got a problem with this handle. What you want to do is open the throttle at 7,000 RPM, start slipping the clutch, and then as the RPMs drop, increase that throttle, and then get off the clutch. that's my video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. And if you have any questions, you can go ahead and send me a private message on whatever board you see this on.